So you remember all those articles talking about Jason Momoa's wife not being happy about a certain Aquaman starlet? Well, fast forward less than 2 months, and now you have Momoa and his wife divorcing after a 16-year relationship, after 5 years of marriage. Yeah, kind of gets the old noggin jogging, doesn't it? Now, according to the media, these problems, they've been going on for a few months now, coinciding with the filming of Aquaman 2. You and I, we are going to talk about all of this today. Oh man, interesting times, huh? Interesting times indeed. So hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And just a note, as far as this split up is concerned, it is a confirmed subject. You have the media talking about it. Here's one of many articles out there. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet announced split up after nearly 5 years of marriage. And that's just one headline of many covering this, by the way. You'll notice everyone has picked this up. You have Yahoo News, Digital Spy, the Daily Mail, and CNN. But more importantly than the media, because their track record isn't the greatest, you have this post right here. And just a note, if you notice which account this is coming from Pride of Gypsies. You see the little verification mark? This is actually Jason Momoa's verified account. And you can see the post right here. 191,000 people so far have liked it. Now, as far as this statement is concerned, and again, this is on Jason Momoa's verified Instagram account, it reads as follows, quote, "We have all felt the squeeze and changes of these transformational times. A revolution is unfolding, and our family is of no exception. Feeling and growing from these seismic shifts occurring, and so we share our family news. We are parting ways in marriage. We share this not because we think it's newsworthy, but so that, as we go about our lives, we may do so with dignity and honesty. The love between us carries on, evolving in ways it wishes to be known and lived. We free each other to be who we are learning to become, our devotion unwavering to this sacred life and our children, teaching our children what's possible, living through prayer, may love prevail." And then they have their signatures, so this is supposed to be a joint statement. Now, right when I saw this coverage, I couldn't help but think about articles like this that have been popping up over the last few months. And again, these are allegations. You don't know if this is substantiated or not, so treat it as such. But still, there are dozens of articles saying a certain Aquaman starlet had been trying to steal away Jason Momoa from Lisa Bonet by flirting with him. Lisa Bonet, she had a problem with all of this to the point that, she had been talking to quote-unquote sources about this issue. Now, I don't want to read you the entirety of one of those articles either. I would encourage you to look them up if you're so inclined, but I do want to read you a snippet from one because I think this stuff, again, it's interesting in retrospect. Quote, "Right now she," and again remember she, we're talking about that certain Aquaman starlet, not Lisa Bonet, is currently shooting for Aquaman 2, and it seems like that certain Aquaman starlet has been trying to get on the good side of Jason Momoa by flirting with him on sets, and that has made Jason Momoa's wife, Lisa Bonet, worried, and she wants them to maintain some distance, as she has her doubts on that certain Aquaman starlet who will do absolutely anything to advance her career. Now, while looking at that, I found it fascinating how that alleged statement from Lisa Bonet, it mirrors another alleged statement, this one from Kevin Costner, that popped up in Foxella. Now it talks about an incident that happened years ago, but still, listen to how this comes up. It's talking about a movie set, it's talking about interaction. I'm just going to read this, and again, this is Foxella, not my words. So the worst person of the day award goes to this B-list mostly movie actress who is all about being famous no matter who she has to get with. Right now, she kind of hit the jackpot with that and is not shy about dropping his name, again talking about JD there, when things don't go her way. Last night, she was at the after party for her latest movie and was talking to her co-star, who used to be a really big shot and is having a comeback year. Now, that's talking about Kevin Costner there. At one point, our actress was talking about her boyfriend, and the actor said, "When you broke up with him for a day or two, though, it didn't take you long to find your way into my trailer naked, though, did it?" Right in front of 10 people, he said that. The actor in question is married. Now, while going through articles talking about this situation, I kept running into things like this, and I found this to be interesting, not necessarily because of what it was saying here, but because of the timing when rumors were abounding. In recent months, rumors have been abounding that there was trouble in paradise. Speculation that the sweet girl actor and Bonet were on the rocks was fueled when the star was spotted exiting a Los Angeles bar without his other half in November 2021, but he did have a mystery woman in tow. Momoa is currently filming Warner Brothers' Aquaman 2, officially titled Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, with a certain Aquaman starlet. And yeah, again, when you look at all of those articles that have been talking about this, you look at all of the people that have been saying that can't be reality, it does look like it possibly could, doesn't it? Now, another thing that I found interesting about this connection is that this isn't the first time we've seen names connected to that certain Aquaman starlet. In fact, I mean, if we're talking about JD even, one of the biggest names connected right now, he was in a relationship when he ran into her, and well, there were a lot of other names that she herself brought up. Eddie Redmayne, James Franco. We know, by the way, something was going on with James Franco. Jim Sturgis, Kevin Costner, Liam Hemsworth, Billy Bob Thornton, Channing Tatum, also Leonardo DiCaprio, female co-stars. I mean, the list, it goes on and on and on here. Now, just to be clear, we don't know what's going on in the private lives of Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. We don't know the stressors there. And you know what? I don't really want to know those either. I just found it fascinating that we had sources talking about behind-the-scenes difficulties when it came to Aquaman 2, and that certain Aquaman starlet with Lisa Bonet saying, "Hey, this right here, this is a problem." And then just a few short months later, you have a relationship that's gone on for 16 years, a marriage that has gone on for 5 of those that ends up melting down. Again, this stuff, it will probably be denied. I'm sure we're going to have debunking articles, but that always transpires too. We know some of these things, they have been true. Some of those names I showed you, they definitely were connected in this way. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work, so thank you. Want to help out the channel? Well, there are links in the description. We could always use your help too. But the biggest help of all is you being here, subscribing, sharing, and on. So thank you. Appreciate you. Ending here. See you soon.